Hey guys, so I did not vlog it. To be honest, at this point, I think y'all already know the fucking situation. Quarantine. Was in not leaving my house. What am I gonna be doing? Like, yeah, it's like 2:39 a.m. and I didn't do anything. I did just finish seeing Station 19 like maybe like some 30 minutes ago. Um, and yeah, what's name? Else that I do? I woke up late because I slept very late. I did not go shopping with my mom to go and shop at Ollie's. There was somewhat of a line, she said, but it wasn't that long that she didn't like. She had to wait a long time, and they're also like limiting how much people can like buy and stuff like that, and people can only buy like um for the chicken, she said like there was like 10 left, and everyone can only get max two, and she was like the second, third person. So by the time that like the next like third person, like they're not gonna get any more chicken. So what's the name? I don't know. I just like kind of like make this whole entire event. It just makes me sad how like people really just like go on hoard. Like was there? I just seeing like still seeing like images and videos of like people like getting more than they need. Like I remember seeing like someone just getting like three big boxes of like little chips, you know? I was like you do you think you're gonna be starving? Like I don't know your situation, not gonna lie. But also like I don't know, that's just a sad stuff. And then the toilet paper issue, I feel like is starting to get somewhat situated. I feel like stores are now like taking like some accountability and like limiting how many people can take stuff, you can say. And what's the name? Everyone's typically stores are like one or two, depending how much the size is, you can say. Um, my family's not struggling getting anything, you can say. I just felt sorry for the third person in that line, just because like damn, like they were in line to get some chicken or something like that, and like what's the name? Yeah, it just makes me kind of sad how like at what point with this end, because I don't know. I just feel like some people are being left behind during this pandemic, and it just makes me kind of sad. Just because like I know like from myself. Also, by the way, I have my fan on. I'm so sorry. Um, for me, I like my family. Like I'm not gonna jinx it, so knock on wood. Um, maybe I should have done that. Sorry, Nico. Sorry. 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 Okay. Did not really think about that too much. But wasn't very fortunate that we're not like struggling anything. We're not food wise, we're not struggling. Like for me, like I was able to go to urgent and then like sent to primary care for like me thinking that I was uncoughing up blood and stuff like that, and then like being like literally I wasn't there because I was worried that I had COVID. I was there because like I thought I had internal bleeding in my body, and that I was like my body is just like something's not working correctly or something like that. And then like the doctor just literally just offered like, can we like, it's like, okay, do you want to do a COVID-19 test? And I was like kind of like shocked just because I was like, I thought they were like very scarce, and I was like shocked how like what's the name, they just like did it like, yeah. So what's the name, that's just been like very like, I don't know, I just think like I'm just like this time just made me realize like how fortunate I am in the situation, and like being able to be in this like stable environment compared to like other people. So um thank you, Donna. Thank you. But yeah, that happened. I just realized I had laundry. I forgot I was doing laundry. Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to go and get that. Yeah, I did laundry, and then I eat a lot, and I drink a lot. Like I drink basically a whole gallon of like melon juice, melon water, actually melon water. Um, and rice with vegetables in them, and then chicken. Like I ate a lot, which I was very surprised. Um, so I was like, okay. Um, anyways, that was basically the main thing, and yeah. that's really it. I'm still wearing the, are these called, I don't know what these are called, to be honest. Like the little like metal things that you put on your hair, I don't know what they're called. um Maybe I should look that up, but I really don't give a fuck about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go and like hopefully. Oh, I'm just like shook that did not. I forgot I did laundry. Okay. I apologize to my dog. I took out my dog for just, he likes when someone's with him when he goes out. Um, they like let him do his business. Not doing laundry. Well, okay. It was still wet, so didn't have it smell either. So, but I just put like an extra sheet there for the dryer. I was like, and yeah, what's the name? That's basically my life right there. Salt Station 19. Actually, the finale. The season finale, season 3. Yeah, season 3. And wasn't what I think about this. Okay, this is gonna be spoilers, by the way. If we're gonna be talking about it. Let's start with the main character, Andy. What's her name? Andy. She discovers her mom was still alive and believes that she was dead or sick or whatever. Or died. I don't know. She just knows that she was gone, like gone. To be honest, at this point, I was like, that makes a little bit more sense because like this, it the first route that I was thinking about they were gonna go is like how maybe her father was abusive to the mother, but then I was like, that sounds very similar to like Maya's timeline, you can say, like not timeline, but her storyline with her father. We're gonna get to her father. Oof, was it her mother's alive at the end? What's the name? Also, she's the worst wife, you can say, just because she's literally left her husband there, Sullivan, whatever. I know that you're gonna get a divorce at one point. If they don't, I would be shook because it's like this is just not going out. This is not working out at this point already. Literally, your husband, like quotations, because like are they really like they just her husband just got out like a major surgery where he's in a lot of pain and there's a 50-50 possibility that he cannot walk. So like yeah, I don't know, I just like Andy was like oof girl. I don't know, it was like that, but also like knowing what she's going through, like also like like talking about like trauma, you can say, of like how kids see life in very like different way than adults, and then when they grow up they now start to kind of realize it, you can say, of like wait, what happened to me was not normal like that, which I'm like low-key like I could like relate to it, just because at this point where like in my life you can say that a lot of things when I was a kid was like, especially like now, starting to get like kind of like not flashbacks. Like I always had these memories, you can say, but now when I look back at them, I'm like, wait, that was not right. I always knew that was right, but I just never like was able to discuss it. Like not discuss it, but like be able to like was saying articulate what like why it was wrong, and now I'm able to, you can say, and I'm just like kind of scared. I was like, what else? Like my brain is gonna like shoot me with like what's the name, with like fragments of like stuff that happened to me. Anyways, so just seeing that, just because like health wise, also like she was like the main actress. I don't know her name, but she's very big. She's very accomplished now. Actress from Grey's Anatomy. What's the name? Having the discussions like, hey, like what's the name? Your body like kind of like hides those traumas just because like it can like cause like bodily and mentally, and like what's the name, it's suppress it just so you can like survive the trauma. And I was like wow, I can see why people like if that's how like maybe just start Grey's Anatomy, just because she like just for the little times that I seen, because I never seen Grey's Anatomy, so like seeing this I was like, oh bitch. Like I'm like I was like, okay, this hit me hard already, so like maybe I should watch it. That was that. Sullivan, really don't know. The only time he was just in bed. I don't know what type of wife he wants Andy to be. To be honest, I just don't see, and I don't know what type of husband like Andy wants him to be. I just don't see this marriage working out I'm sorry, Maya. Okay, I'm just glad that she just came around and realized that her dad was abusive. And oh my god, that dad, he just like came in and like, go captain, and then he came to the scene and like that, and it's like, don't raise your voice, was saying don't that, like it was like that. And then like he's like, yeah, you are interrupting me, that is, I think she said it's a felony, and what's name, and then just that, I'm gonna do my job, and flip away. And then also by this point he was already over the line. That's one too. And then three, like everyone was just looking at him, was like, what? And then like he literally grabbed her ponytail. What the fuck? Just in the matter the actor did it, like it was so. I felt like I felt the aggression. I felt the. I just like I was like kind of like worried for Maya for a moment. I was like, what is this? What is her father going to do? I was, because at that point he was like, did your mother put like anything like drama in your head and stuff like that? I was like, this man, no, I was actually for a moment, I was, why am I about to like, I feel like I'm about to start crying, but I was kind of scared. I was like kind of, I was like scared for her. I was like for a moment, I was like, what the fuck? And then like what's name? Say, oh, you need these men to like say no, and I don't need to live like, I can get the work done by myself, unlike you, basically. Just like I can wear my own medals and stuff like that. I was just like, I'm glad. Also, the only thing I have critique about her storyline, not what's name, is that when she went to like say I'm sorry to the doctor, her name, Korea. It starts with K, okay, I believe. Um, what's the name? I wish like she said like she said I love you, but also like I wish like the doctor said something's like, hey, we're gonna take it slow, because like you can't like earning trust again. You can say it's just not that easy, especially when it's like what's the name? I'm glad. I think did Maya. I feel like she did. Like how I took it, I think she did. She's like my things I did like to you were not justifiable for like that and stuff like that, and like seeing that it's like, hey, I will do anything to convince you that I have changed, or like I am open to like get like, I don't know, it just like seems like that, just because that's like the story view from like my point. But I wish the thought was like, we're gonna, okay, sure, but we're gonna be taking it step by step, because let's say I still love you, but like what's the name, you can't be doing that, like your like, yeah, you can't use that as like a, because like her feelings are valid, but also hers too. So that's the only thing. I just feel like they're just like jump quickly and like forgive very quickly. So because like you can forgive but you can never forget, yeah, that type of sentiment, which is kind of hard reality to realize, but like at this point in my life I'm like, that's like kind of true. It's like saying like you break like your leg or something like that. That's kind of extreme. You can still walk and run and stuff like that, but you always have like this feeling that you don't feel the same type of way. You can say that's me when someone broke my rib, but I digress. Jack was name. I'm not like before I said like what is Jack is doing here, but I feel like I'm starting to see the storyline with him was like trying to become kind of like he already went through like the hurdles and stuff like that, like breaking the trust of like his fireman coworkers because he slept with Rodriguez's wife. I think that's his name. But I'm just like really liking in the last scene. I was like, oh, I feel some tension. Maybe he's gonna get with the mom. You never know. And I just really like he kind of like, okay. Also, why am I about to start tearing up? Like Muslim. He just started to make his own family. You know, like he's like, I believe he was an orphan, and like Muslim, he built his family. He basically like, it just like warms my heart. So Loki want to see that. And what's the name? I don't know. It's just, I'm not gonna fucking cry or tear up. Why? What? Oh, I did not feel these emotions when I was seeing it. Why am I okay? Montgomery, what's the name? I was low-key kind of shocked when he said like, I don't love him, and I was like, ooh. So like, I was like low-key, I was like, no, for real, I was like kind of shook, because I was like, damn. But what's the name? And then just realized like, damn, you just having him as like basically your boy toy, or just like basically friends with benefits. And then I was like, oh fucking shit. I don't know. I just felt like he kind of like he loves him, but he hates that he loves him, like that type of thing. Um, but I was kind of shocked that he said, "I just don't love him. I just like don't." I was like, "Oh." I was like, oh shit, he just did not do that. And also, how just the like Ben, he was just like, I'm very disappointed. What's the name? I have heart. It's like, oh, like I feel like what's the name? I really want to see like their Ben's and Montgomery's friendship. I don't know. I just feel like they have mutual respect for each other, and like they don't. I don't know. I just because also like the very beginning, I remember how like people like the like the team really did not like Ben at first because he was like, oh, you're just like jumping from careers and you think you can like he just like, also like Ben was Loki kind of full of himself Loki sometimes, but like I don't know, I just want to see because I don't feel like Ben is really connected with anyone in particular in the team, to be honest. I just feel like he's there, and because I don't know, and I feel like Montgomery and him can be because I feel like everyone else have like a friend or like their bestie there. Well, I think Montgomery has what's the name, Hughes, but she has another storyline going on. Also, where was I? So when Probe, whatever his name is, what's his name? He's like, it's like he says like I love you, and then he's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but like I don't love you back. I was like, but he had obviously he said it in like a very more like gentle way. But I was like, damn, and then like I just didn't understand why he kissed him again, and then it's like, yeah, me too. I was like, I just felt kind of weird with that, and I just felt sorry, like what's his name, because obviously he went through a long journey, and the person who helped him with that, with his personal growth, was Montgomery. So like, what's his name? So like not getting the same like type of feeling for the person who helped you get to this point definitely would hurt him a lot. And I'm looking, I don't do I feel like I feel like he's gonna come back at one point again. I don't know why. I have a feeling. I really do have a feeling that he may come back, but not sure. Let's just talk about Ben. Ben, literally, what did he do this episode? Literally did not get enough. I do actually really like the Ben character. I don't know why. I really do. And for a moment, I was like very confused. Like, why is he fireman? Like, doesn't he have like the gray suit anymore? And then I just started thinking, like, wait, what's his name? I assume that the PTA, whatever the card he had, is gone now because of the scandal. I'm kind of glad that he's back in the team. I don't know if he's happy about that, but like, I don't know. I just feel like Ben was never. He's part of the team, but he's like the really like the people. He's not really like the rest, you can say. He just seems like very like not like I don't know like I don't know. It just like feels like he's not really as infused compared to other members in the team. But I do just really hope that he gets a bit more of like I want him to like really become part of the team. I don't know. It's just me. Okay, Hughes and Miller. Was saying Miller, he was low-key kind of the thick for just kicking her out like that. Did not even give her a warning or anything, or not being like as a run. It's like, hey, yeah. Oh, I think Hughes maybe got the idea that he may have caught feelings for her. But like, damn, Miller, like you really just like really did that to someone who really helped you with it. I'm just like, I just felt like he went about it the wrong way. Hughes, I don't know where she's gonna live. I feel like maybe she's gonna live with Maya because you know her apartment, like Loki, Maya's apartment. Who am I missing now? Yeah, that's basically the whole entire team. If I forget anybody else, then I'm like clearly did not leave a last impression, but I feel like I got everyone. Next season, I really wonder what's gonna happen. Definitely the mom part. I'm just like, oof, I'm saying it's gonna be Dill, but I assume that Andy's gonna be super angry with her. It's like you left me, stuff like that. But I do wonder what she was gonna say, and also what's the name? Towards I never liked Andy's dad, and then like I totally forgot. Like he was like I don't know. He just and like towards the end of his like the character death, his like the death of of her dad. I was just like, he just got so fucking annoying. He just like I was like, I was like, I'm glad that he's not in the picture anymore, but also I don't want to say that I'm glad he's dead because like that's not like something that I want to put out in the world. Not the actor, just the character. The character was just like annoying. I just don't know why he cannot never like leave, and he's always in the fire station. I'm just like, he just felt like he was putting in way too much. And I was like, why are you here? I don't know. He fucking annoyed me a lot. Yeah, I'm just kind of glad that he's not in the picture as much anymore. I'm saying that's all that I did today. It's gonna be another long video. Hooray, maybe, I don't know. Depends how I feel when I'm editing this. I have like 3 books, you can say, 3 journals, diaries, whatever you want to call them. Though you're gonna read them, and like not on camera, because like I wrote extensively, I believe, in one of them, but I want to say, because I wrote this when I was in freshman year, and today I made I had a reflection, because today was the day where I finished my first year of college. It was on May 15th. What was that hard? May 15th, 2018. 18. I'm just old at this point. But I was saying, it just got kind of emotional, because I did cry when I was driving back, because I was like, damn, what's the name? 1 year. Because like at this point I was like, damn, like I never thought I was gonna make it past 20, or like I didn't make it. Like, to be honest, I don't want to make this video very triggering or like stuff like that, but like I just want to say I never thought I was gonna make it, if you know what I mean. But also just because it's like, I don't know, like I'm like first gen, so like like didn't have like the same, just like it's different. It's kind of harder, you can say, because like you were the first person. I don't know, it's just like it felt like you have to do, like you always have to be an advocate for yourself and stuff like that. And last thing, I made it for the first year and stuff like that. Did good, great, maybe, I don't know. I remember I just had one scene that year, and I was like, oh, that made me so angry, because it was the easiest class that I ever had in that year. I just didn't take it seriously, because I was like, oh, this is too easy. Yeah, this is gonna be a very long video, so I just want to cut it right over there. So yeah, that was basically my day. And it's like 3:22 a.m. So like like always, you're never alone, and always feel special. Bye guys.